Okay, so if SHTF happens, what are you going to do for food? Okay, I eat meat. If anyone's vegan, then please switch off now, and I'm really, really, really sorry. But I think if you're going to eat meat, then getting something that's had a natural life, that's had a natural existence, that hasn't had to suffer any sort of human farming or anything like to that degree. I mean, I know that pheasants are kind of kept and farmed, but they do have a more wildlife than any other animals. The ones that we've got around here are all wild. And so this is private land with permission. So this is all completely above board. And this is what we're doing today. I am going to go over to my friend's house. If you guys aren't following the Bpondockers, you should be. So I am going to be going and going and seeing my friends in a moment, and going to be going and getting tonight's dinner sorted. Okay, so this is tonight's dinner, and this is the awesome Purdy. This is what we're going to be eating. It's a lovely wild natural pheasant that doesn't come from any sort of supermarket.
And we should be speaking in plural.
Oh yeah, this is one that we did the other
Blue
day.
Peter one.
This is one we made earlier. So we've got two. There's going to be 5 of us eating tonight. So yeah, this should be grand. Okay, so the first thing that you want to get started on is the plucking. So like start on the belly and literally just hold your finger above it, gently stroke the feathers back and just pull them out. And it's that simple. Try not to rip the skin, it's probably going to happen. Chicken skins and goose skins and stuff are a bit thicker than pheasants. But yeah, that's the next few hours of my life going to be being a pheasant plucker. So see
I'm
you
not a
guys in
pheasant
a
plucker, I'm a
bit.
pheasant plucker's son. I keep on plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes.
I don't think I could even say that after 20 coffees. See you guys in a bit. So I've got Kaylin here. What do you think of a pheasant? You've got nice pretty feathers. We're gonna make some dream catchers or something out of those, do you think? I think that'd be nice. And we're gonna have a pheasant for dinner, aren't we? So Kaylin had a few interesting points on us doing the pheasant earlier. So yeah, this was the interesting discussion on the moral quandaries of meat eating with a 5-year-old. You want different food tonight?
Well, you can just have vegetables. Kaylin in there.
I've got some nice carrots for you. I've got some nice carrots from my garden for you.
Doesn't want pheasant tonight, do you?
Oh. Oh dear. Would you have chicken nuggets if it was chicken nuggets instead of pheasant?
What about pheasant nuggets?
Pheasant nuggets. If we make... No. Oh, sweetheart. Is it because you can see us doing this to the... Is it because you can see us doing this to
It's
the
because
birds?
it hasn't got a plastic wrapper on. That's what it is.
Yeah, because it
Everybody
doesn't have
these days has been
plastic wrapper
more or less programmed that their food comes from Tesco's with a plastic wrapper on.
It does feel horrible and brutal, and I'm really sorry if any of my vegan friends are watching this. I'm not meaning to hurt your feelings or upset you. But you know, I eat meat, and I think that this is a way better way to go about getting it than going down to supermarkets and buying stuff that's not had a natural life and that's not had a good existence. Definitely think it's a better way to go about it.
Yeah, the thing is, that bird, up until yesterday, had a beautiful natural life, running about in fields, eating wild food, and no antibiotics, no vaccinations. Am I allowed to say that on here?
Yeah,
so it's completely natural, and
the amount of antibiotics in modern farm stock, it's absolutely horrific. It's the antibiotic crisis that's created from farms. I mean, I've worked on a lot of small holdings and a lot of kind of organic smaller farms, and it's definitely different to the half a day that I managed to work on a commercial dairy farm, and was just horrified, and I had to leave. I was working there as a favour for a friend that I'd done some lambing with, and it was just, oh my good God, the conditions that the animals were in, and it's just heartbreaking. If you're going to eat meat, I think that this is definitely the right way to do it. Have some connection with your food, kill it in a respectful manner, know that it's had a good life and it's not been mistreated.
I even say a prayer over a kill.
Yeah.
When I make a kill, that's it. I say a prayer over it and thank it for its life and its blessings, and its spirit.
It's the right thing, and I mean, every bit of this is going to be used. I mean, even its feathers are going to go into beautiful things to be made, and like it's yeah, it's you can have a lot more responsibility over what you're eating, and meat definitely becomes a much more of a luxury item when you've got to spend all the time doing this beforehand. But yeah, have we swayed you on pheasant, Kaylin?
No.
No, still with chicken nuggets.
You're doing a good job there.
Yeah, man, I've not torn my skin yet. It's coming along nicely. Nice
Awesome.
and cold. Nice and cold pheasant. That's
Yeah,
the key, isn't
for,
it?
for plucking, it's better cold.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the skin just rips straight away.
Ah, man. Got the pliers out on the wing feathers now. These are very difficult to get off. This is a little bit of a yeah. It's just a bit of a difficulty. If you're doing it with your hands, pliers definitely seem a good way forward.
Yeah, for them ones on the wingtips, definitely.
Okay, so the pheasant is plucked. The head has been pulled off. Didn't want to show that because didn't want to disturb anyone. This is getting rid of all the down on it.
Handling, which just gets rid of all the downy bits and any odd little feathers that's been missed.
So yeah, so when we put this in the pot, it'll be straight ready for roasting. Okay, so this is I'll let Purdy go and explain this one.
First thing I'm going to do, bend the leg right back over, expose the knuckle. Get that tendon. Same with that one.
Just twisting it and pulling it so that all the tendons come out.
I didn't with that leg.
No.
But another technique is...
Aha, the twisty pulley thing.
Twist and...
Sorry, I'm really making you work for the camera on this one.
This is really difficult for me. Yeah.
There you go. And you
that gets all the tendons. So... Oh.
Wicked.
Hang on, where's the other one?
But yeah, so that's the legs off. That's the tips of the wings.
I've already pulled the crop, which was filled with hen's layers pellets. Funny enough.
Yeah, man, they seem to. A lot of the pheasants around here, even if this is what happens to them, do seem to like to move in. We had a couple in with the geese the other day. Seemed quite happy in there.
Right, the next bit. Just go either side of the vent, trying not to cut into the ship pipe or into your finger, like I just nearly did.
There we go. I'm well glad it's not me doing this part.
It's the only way to do it, I'm afraid.
Yeah, this is the part I'm always going to shy away from.
Try to get the gallbladder out.
Yeah, if you get them all out in one piece, don't disturb it, then that's definitely a win.
Which isn't happening.
Oh dear.
No, that's not happening. I'm going to have to...
So this is kind of good for a video, to be fair, because you don't always get it on the first attempt. So this is good to show what you do if you miss it.
Yeah, that's the bit I was looking for.
Sorted.
Just... Right.
There we go.
Everything that's left in there now is kidneys, heart, liver. I've left them in. We can't get two birds in our pan, so I'm going to portion this one. And all I'm going to do is cut on the back of the leg there. Snap that bone in there. There's one. Four-legged pheasant.
Oh gosh, brilliant. The puns don't stop going.
Do you want to show them where it's getting cooked?
Aha, yes. Let's go to see this. Oh, this is the fantastic Firebox Outbacker stove. This is brilliant. I had this in my bell tent for a while, and now it's heated this place up. This is such a cool cooking setup.
It certainly is.
So nice to see it getting used.
What I've got here is 5-litre saucepan, wire basket in the bottom, a little bit of water just to get it steaming, and then pop that in there.
Oh, so this has been roasting for a little while now, and it is looking absolutely beautiful. Just gonna get the gravy juice off of it. It's been boiling in some nice oil, some red wine, and we've seasoned it. So yeah, gonna be a proper feast with this. And we've got some seasoning going on because we are being well fancy with this. This is the good bit. There we go. Oh, fantastic. Beautiful, nicely roasted pheasant here with a bit of red wine in it. Sorted. And this is the pheasant trap. We've just had one iron it out. It's kind of nice. We've got all the chickens around here, and it's open. The chickens will go in. We'll put corn down in it, all organic stuff. And yeah, when the pheasants wander in, we'll get the chickens out and close the trap up, and then go and say a little prayer over the pheasant, and then yeah, then it'll be in the pot. So tonight we have a proper feast. This is a proper off-grid dinner. So this is what all that effort has gone into. This is looking absolutely amazing. We've got a wild pheasant that's been caught, plucked and butchered by us, and we've got a load of veg out of the garden as well. This is going to be a proper feast. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and aren't too squeamed out by this. Peace and love.